market is still on the run. Like you see, got very positive over the last couple days. Already, if you had a look about the biggest projects in crypto, well, mainly I'm talking about the biggest ones. Bitcoin. The B is pretty good on the run. It did some massive signal that it will keep going, and it is on a very strong movement. The accumulation was kind of very long according to the range where it were before, but this is nothing bad. At least today I want to show you some of the crazy investments, four of a kind of a meme coin or high volatile projects, not that much known projects, but still good on the run so far. Only one of them I didn't got because I completely missed it out. I had too much to do with all the other coins so far. Well, I will tell you what kind of coins we're talking about this episode. We will talking about HODL, we will talking about MM, we will talking about STARL, and we will talking about TT. So I would say let's start straight. First of all, we will talking about HODL. Why we will talking about HODL? Because it's an amazing project so far. The reflection and so on works pretty awesome, and like you see, even though the reflection started to gain very massively, why according to the massive dumps that already happened. This is nothing bad, at least, because if you were most of the people, like I heard even too in the TG group, were very early into this project, and like you see, it pumped pretty massive. So if you were more than, let's say, a week in this project, you gained very massive. And even this heavy dump was not it. Well, of course it hurts when you see your investment fall like this, but also the reflection you already got made it pretty nice so far, and didn't hurt too much when this dip hasn't. And the big point out of it, the rewards were pumping massively at this point. Why? Because all the sell orders give some very nice coins into the reflection, so this is pretty nice. And now, like you see, the first dump were kindly eaten up crazy as possible. Right after, of course, there were the other part of the world who woke up and thought, well, they took profit, let's do so too. And right after, there was a chance to buy this coin at the 3 and kindly below it. There was a chance. I didn't know it 100% because I didn't get the whole dip. I jumped again in around 3.3, and I think it will eat up at 0 very soon. There is so much on it, the reflection even too, and the burn and everything that happens around this project make it so massively bullish, even though the supply will be less and less and less at least. So even now there is definitely a good point to hop on, in my opinion. It will keep going further. This correction was something that needed to be. Why? Because look at it, since the 20th of July till the 26th of July, so 6 days, just 6 days, it went up to a 10 times around. So this is heavy, this is really heavy, a really strong sign, and a 50 to 60, even to 70% dump is kind of something normal when something like this happens. Everyone, even too, wants to take its profits. This is investment space. If you don't take profits, you will never have something about your trading. So, and now I would say let's go to our second ones. We have something pretty amazing here. It really looks like it pretty massive, bottoms up, it gets its levels higher and higher and higher, but mainly it needs to be really interesting. It needs to break, at least in the next 2 days, it needs to break above the $80. This would bring so massive power in this project. It will run out of space. The 100 million market cap will be kindly nothing at least. So the chance that these ones will run up to the $1,000 each coin will be massive. The first point that needs to be broken is the $80 range. The $100 will be even too, well, of course, kindly a very interesting resist, but I don't think it will be that heavy as it is for now to the $80 range. Why? Because when it starts to hype, people see, oh wow, we broke the $80 range. A real trader will hop on because it's a massively bullish sign. There are just $8 around to break these ones, to break these levels, so keep in mind, it will happen. It's only about a matter of time. Hopefully in the next 2 days, because this will be a massively sign and will do some catapult movements. So like you already saw, coded 2 weeks ago. Very nice. So now, and I would say let's go to our last of this episode. Well, of course, I have 4 right on this watch list here, but I didn't get the chance to stall. I didn't had the look about it good enough, and I missed the chance to hop on at least. Was kindly not looking for it. Too bad, but some things like this are happening, especially about this, what HODL did and MM did, and PLL and MMM, and these on were pretty massive work to see to be very good on the run and take the best ones at least. So now let's go into Trillion, the TT token. This ones will even to run into a massive hype very soon. The point out of it is, when will this happen? I'm on it. I'm still, like I already told, have my $1,000 in it, and I will wait for it. I will do kindly like nothing. Will only have my look about it. Will be happy when I get some gains out of it. The chance is definitely very big to gain there massively. So I'm keeping a look on it, being happy if that will happen, because like I already told many times for now, MM did some big movements, MMM did some big movements, PLL did some big movements, and the Trillion, even though this ones is the ones that already told since the start, it will do something, it will give some use case. Go to their TG group, they're really working to get a real project, not only some meme hype or so on. Well, of course, MM is also working on it. MMM wants to do when they hit 10 million and so on. But TT talked already since the start about it, and they are still doing on. So when it gets in the hype, when they start, even too, they got some partnership, Quantarion with NFT. So also something very good about it and trustful sign about this project. Of course, it's a fork of MM, but the possibility that this ones even too can outperform by market cap MM or one of the others is even too very possible. It only depends on who gets the more hype for the moment and where are the cycles of the others for the moment. So now I would say let's go to our Twitter channel. Like you see, some updated already about TT, like I already told before, end of this month it will be a massive pump. This is really my opinion. Why? Because someone really did some very nice post. Definitely, like you see what they are doing, look out for marketing campaigns, staking rewards, CMC, coin market cap listing, NFT platform, even too, website plus roadmap. So there is a pretty much behind. They're really doing and performing. And what does it mean? This is the chart of MM. Like you already see, there was something massive at least. And TT is showing with this arrow where it is in his opinion for now. I think so too. I only think it's a little bit earlier, maybe 1 day or so on. But of course, this is nothing bad at least. And it will start to pump in the next 2 days, I think it will definitely do something big. That's my opinion. Of course, this is not a financial advice or so on, but my experience tells me that there will something like this happen. Even too, I think they will hit very soon the 5,000 holders. When a pump like this, or this FOMO is starting to get in, they will rocket as crazy. The possibility is definitely very high that they will do something like this. Don't buy uncle. Well, of course, this sounds kind of crazy. You do a project and tell don't buy it. Of course, it's very funny, but yeah, the face of this project is definitely very popular. So this is a meme coin. Good, and it's promoted of some bigger YouTubers, even too, and Twitter guys. Have a look. Their idea behind their rewarding system, staking and so on, and lottery is definitely very nice. I will have really a good look on it when it starts to hype. I will definitely load up my bag that I already have, and we'll see what is happening at least. Good. Now let's go up to my opinion about today's episode. Well, of course, to me, each of them, HODL already showed, like, you know, what it's about to do, what they can do. I think they will keep going further. They will be back up at their all-time high in just no time. The chance that they will gain back very massively is even too very big. Why? Because it already showed how trustful it is. Even too, the reflection is definitely something pretty nice to see. Your pocket growing without doing anything, only just still stay by your side and have a look from day to day. So definitely something really nice. Even too, according to these big sell orders, the bag of the reflection were kindly loaded up pretty massive. So, and it will keep going. Of course, there will be from time to time, there will be a dip. Not that massive for the moment anymore, but there will be at least. And like you saw, this constantly grow over the hours, even to very, very nice and strong. So MM is the first of these million, multi-million, trillion and so on token. Has definitely the leading position, the pole position on this run of these coins. And they are still in and hype, if you ask me. So I think this will keep going and break the all-time high in a very soon time. I think the possibility around August to break the all-time high is definitely there. If it really starts to get in the next couple of days or hours to break the $80, it will massively outperform in a very short term. That, of course, the run of it already showed, will keeps going further, and it will looking for some next stage at least, because the sidewalk was already now from 7th of July, and this is looking pretty good. And even though since 23rd of July, so kindly 6 days, it is still on a grow. Not massive, but constantly and organical. This is very strong. This means really heavy that the bottom will level up from day to day, from hour to hour. So very strong signs. And TT, like I already told, nothing happened for the moment, but I think when they start to pump, according to the next couple of days, I think it will not take that long time anymore. They will outperform massively. At 10 times will be easy hidden at the point, because the peak of the start already did it 10 times from now on. So keep this in mind. This is definitely a very strong sign, and what is possible in no time at least. So for now, I think that's it of my point. These three projects are looking very interesting to be invested in for the moment. STARL was very good. Of course, like I told, I didn't get the dip, the point. Too bad. I'm looking for the next dip and will hop on at this point, because I think even though they will not go back into a downtrend so massively early, let's say, well, of course there will be some point where they will be taking some profits, and that's the point where I will hop on at least. So That was it from the opposite. If there is something you want to tell me, if you want to have some questions, if anything, no matter, leave a comment right below this video. I will try to answer or to take it as feedback as good as I can, and I would appreciate it very much if you leave some comment right below. Enjoy your day.